Clope and Nedick Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school varsity volleyball. We are at Minster Gymnasium in Minster Local Schools, where the Fort Recovery Indians are here to take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Oglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Borcher's Family Floor Center, and NKTelco. Welcome, volleyball fans. Thanks for joining me. My name is Scott Fry. I'll be bringing you all the action as we are under a minute to go before things get started. And we've got a head-to-head matchup here in the MAC. Let's talk for just a second about the MAC standings as they sit right now atop the conference, both at 6-0. The New Bremen Cardinals and the New Knoxville Rangers atop the conference. New Bremen sits at 18-0 overall. New Knoxville 16-1 overall. Tied for third in the MAC, Coldwater and St. Henry at 4-2. Fort Recovery alone at fifth, sitting 500, 3-3 in the MAC, 8-9 overall. Parkway, Versailles, Marion Local all with MAC records of 2-4. The Minster with just one MAC win, 1-5. And Devil St. John's alone at the bottom, 0-6, 1-16 on the campaign. So, overall records, Minster comes in at 8-10, Fort Recovery at 8-9. The Minster struggled a little bit in the MAC this year, just one win. So, Fort Recovery comes in 512 kills, 125 aces, 102 blocks, and they serve at a rate of 87.2% on the Minster side. 567 kills, 132 aces, 123 blocks, 90.8 on the serve percentage as we get ready for high school ladies volleyball. Going to go ahead and take a break as they get ready to play our national anthem. When we return, the Sydney Oglaze Audiology starting lineups, and we will get this match underway.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nedick Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nedick is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nedick Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nedick.
Clope Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clope is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clope offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopedoor.com/careers.
Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. Public address announcer, Mr. Ted Oldigus, thank you very much for your wonderful talents here, getting things going. We're going to dive into our Sydney Oglaze Audiology starting lineups. Again, Mr. Oldigus is going to announce the Fort Recovery Indians non-starters. They come in with an 8-9 record overall, 3-3 in the MAC, Division 4. Travis Guggenbiller in his second year at the helm here for Fort Recovery. Fort Recovery starters. Number 2, senior Marissa Garkey. Number 6, senior Lily Luthold. Number 8, sophomore Mara Pearson. Number 10, sophomore Tegan Fortcamp. Number 13, libero number 14, senior Grace Guggenbiller, number 19, senior Whitley Rammel, and your libero, number 13, senior Aubrey Kanapke. On the Minster side of the ledger, Coach Cammie Garman in her 11th year. Knocked out last year's tournament by the New Knoxville Rangers, I believe in the regional semis or district final. Here come your non-starters for the Wildcats. Again, we'd like to thank Sydney Allglaze Audiology for bringing us our starting lineups this evening. Here come your Wildcat starters. Number 2, senior Maura Boimer. Number 6, sophomore Kayla Lamb. Number 10, sophomore Megan Fortman. Number 11, senior Jaden Clooney. Number 15, senior Alyssa Niemeyer. Number 24, sophomore Lily Barhorst. And your libero, number 7, Lindy Hemmelgarn. Lindy's a junior. Got an injury update. Ella Mesher, the senior, number 12, is going to be seated tonight. She's got an ankle injury that she suffered during the Minster Invitational this past weekend. And so Ella, as you see her going around about to greet the visiting Fort Recovery Indians while she's mobile and on 2 feet, she's going to set this one out. Again, thinking ahead to, she's such a good presence on the floor as a leader, a blocker, and a hitter. You hate to not have her ready for tournament time, so Coach Garman electing to seat her, get her healthy, and also we're just around the corner from girls high school basketball, so that's another thing to consider, is that is Ella Mesher's primary sport, and I do believe she'll be playing basketball beyond high school. So once again, thanks for joining me. We're going to get into the Keyhole Pizza keys to the game. And 3 keys to a win for Fort Recovery from Coach Guggenbiller. Serve aggressively, limit errors, control those hitting errors, service errors, and then finally communicate well on the floor. Volleyball is all about chemistry, and it requires great communication and understanding where people are going to be and then being there. On the Minster side of the ledger, 3 keys to a win from Coach Cammie Garman, again in her 11th year, leading the Division IV Lady Wildcats. Win the service and pass game. It all starts with strong serves and good serve receive. Also, get Fort Recovery out of system, so do things on your offense, on your attack, that forces Fort Recovery to have to react and not be in the system they want to be in. And then finally, just like Coach Guggenbiller on the Fort Recovery side, they want to limit errors, keep the mistakes down to a minimum. So again, starting for Minster, number 2, Boimer, number 6, Lamb, number 7, libero Hemmelgarn, number 10, Fortman, number 11, Clooney, number 15, Niemeyer, number 24, Lily Barhorst. Starting on the Fort Recovery side, number 2, Garkey, number 6, Luthold, number 8, Pearson, 10, Fortkamp, 13, libero Kanapke, 14, Guggenbiller, 19, Rammel, and there's an ace to start things off. And your first server for the Wildcats is Lindy Hemmelgarn. You put that down in the books as an ace. She has got 18 aces on the season coming in, so that's number 19, and it's Minster 1-0 as we're underway. Guggenbiller now with a pass forward, and there's a big swing by Mara Pearson, the sophomore outside hitter, goes off the net and out. Todd Henkel is your judge on the floor in front of the scorer's table, and Jeff Klein is on the tower, the up official, if you will. He signals, please serve the ball, Lindy, and we are underway, and it's a little blooper over the net. And believe it or not, that is intended. So 2 aces out of the first 3 service points for Lindy Hemmelgarn, and Minster off to a nice quick start here, 3-0. Not much you can really do with that if you're Fort Recovery. So they get set to receive Hemmelgarn's serve. Going to go over to Pearson. She passes it forward. Here comes Grace Guggenbiller. Big swing off the block and count it. Jaden Clooney unable to get on that. Minster did have the block up. Looked like Lily Barhorst had a hand on it. We'll give Grace Guggenbiller a kill from her front right hitting position. And now she will go back and do the service honors for Coach Travis Guggenbiller. Again in his 2nd year. Shallow serve. Jaden Clooney unable to do anything with that. Looked like Alyssa Niemeyer tried to dig that one that got into the net. So Clooney unable to get the offense, the attack going. Clooney's your setter on the Minster side. Niemeyer now, here's Clooney in the middle row. Lily Barhorst swings him down right through the hands of Tegan Fortkamp. And so Lily Barhorst with her first kill. The sophomore leads Minster with 182 kills on the season. Boimer will rotate out. Savannah Bergman, defensive specialist, back rope specialist for Cammie Garman, will do the service honors. 4-2 Minster early going. Dug in the back by Pearson. Dug a little too deeply. Now Clooney sets up Barhorst. She takes a swing right at number 10, Tegan Fortcamp, and they're going to say that was out of bounds, side out on the Fort Recovery side, so Barhorst kill just a little long. Thankfully for Fort Recovery, good news there is Tegan Fortcamp tried to return that and was unable to do so, didn't touch it. So Fort Recovery to serve, spinning knuckler, punched across by Fortman. Now it's set to the front row, Barhorst two-hand slam, if you will. That's set, hung out over the net. Never want to do that with a strong hitter up front like Lily Barhorst, and she collects another kill. 2 quick kills as Minster leads 5-3. And in to serve for Coach Garman will be the senior defensive specialist, Ava Griesip, wearing jersey number 1. She plays one heck of a back row defense for the Wildcats. Nice knuckleball. And Pearson manages to keep that thing alive. And again, Barhorst at the net just feeding on those floaters. The serve was very, very low. Fort Recovery managed to receive, but it was out of system like Coach Garman wants. And they put that floater up for Lily Barhorst, and it was easy pickings as a service error now for Ava Griesip. She comes in with 24 aces on the campaign. Off the floor for Coach Guggenbiller goes Mara Pearson, and onto the floor comes Audra Bupp, the junior defensive specialist. Sometimes she'll wear the white libero jersey. Tonight she's going to just play back row and serve, and that serve is long. As you see the grimace on the junior's face, and she'll set up and play back right defense now as Minster rotates Kayla Lamb, sophomore middle blocker, with Niemeyer and Jaden Clooney up front. Clooney in her front right setting position. Free balled over, that's Marissa Garkey now. Clooney's going to set, back set to Lamb and count that one. Nice wraparound for Kayla Lamb, her first kill of the match. She has 82 on the year to go along with 44 blocks. So Kayla Lamb, the sophomore, bright future, pair of sophomores for Coach Garman in Kayla Lamb and Lily Barhorst. So the future definitely bright here in Minster as Barhorst with the big jump serve, dug by Knapke. And that swing, I think that was Whitley, goes wide, says Jeff Klein on the up tower. Barhorst will continue to serve. Lily Barhorst, as I said, 182 kills. She also leads Minster with 45 blocks, and she has 22 aces. So all around, excellent player, and she can play some defense too. Whitley with a little tapper through the blocks. Very, very clever there by the senior middle blocker, middle hitter, as Whitley Rammel registers her first kill. She has 192 kills on the season, and she will go back to serve, much like Barhorst. 192 kills, 57 blocks, and 20 aces. Clooney's going to set across to Niemeyer, and she will put it off of her counterpart, number 15, Faith Wendell. And that will count as a Minster point, 10-5 now. Minster with a 5-point lead. And back to serve is senior Jaden Clooney. Congratulations to Jaden. We mentioned it a while earlier in the season. She had her 1,000th assist. So quite an accomplishment for the senior setter for the Wildcats. Now Grace Guggenbill, dug by Clooney. Barhorst, where the ball changed direction, must have come off the ceiling. Boimer tries to get it free balled over. Just a tough bounce there from Minster. You saw Lily Barhorst have to adjust last second to that ball. I don't know if it hit the backboard up near the ceiling, which is A-OK. It doesn't stop play, but you do have to react to the change in direction. So Fort Recovery just down 4 as Tegan Fortcamp with the jump serve. Dug by Niemeyer. Little blooper over the net by Garkey. Maura Boimer with a little tapper into the back row. Set by Bupp. And a big swing there from Marissa Garkey. That was set by Aubrey Knapke. Garkey with her first kill. Marissa, the senior outside hitter, she came into tonight's match with 113 kills on the year. Just a quick conversation there between Todd Henkel and Coach Guggenbiller. As ready to serve for Fort Recovery, this is Tegan Fortcamp, the sophomore 14 aces on the campaign. Nice jump serve, drops right at Niemeyer's feet. Nice dig there. Here comes Barhorst from behind the 10-foot line and tipped. That was destined to go long, but Barhorst will get credit for the kill as it was tipped by a Fort Recovery player. And so Lily Barhorst off to a quick start here with 4 kills in the first set. And Alyssa Niemeyer now with a big deep serve all the way back to Audra Bupp. She passes it forward. Here comes Garkey. Marissa Garkey puts it down right in front of Barhorst. Nice swing there across court for Marissa Garkey. Her second kill, 11-8 Minster. Rotating in for Fort Recovery is number 8, the sophomore Mara Pearson. And back to serve for Coach Guggenbiller, Marissa Garkey. Fort Recovery down 3, nice knuckleball. And Alyssa Niemeyer unable to handle that. And Marissa Garkey with 2 kills and a serve here, and an ace, in the first set. Minster Wildcats lead 11-9. Garkey serve, a little top spinner to Niemeyer. Clooney passes it across to Barhorst. The block is up, and count it. Grace Guggenbiller was up there. The senior middle blocker, her first block of the night. Also with her was Lily Leuthold, also a senior. It looked like Grace Guggenbiller was the primary blocker on that one. Garkey now with a little blooper. Barhorst saves it. Leuthold pushes it across. Another 50-50 fight at the net. This time Minster wins that battle. Kayla Lamb with the tapper across. 12-10 Minster, and they've got the serve, and this is Lindy Hemmelgarn, the junior libero. Hemmelgarn already with 2 aces on the match. That gives her 20 for the season. Tough one. Nice dig back there by Garkey. Now across to Grace Guggenbiller. Off the block and tipped out of bounds as Niemeyer is unable to get over there and keep that in play. So Grace Guggenbiller, nice start here in the first set. Couple kills and a block, and she will go back to serve. Guggenbiller, a 91% serve percentage. Very accurate server. Here's your set. Garkey off the block and down. I think we had a Fort Recovery Indian in the net, says Todd Henkel. And that's a Minster point. Yeah, Fort Recovery's got a couple of servers. 93.4 serve percentage for Tegan Fortcamp and 91% serve percentage for Grace Guggenbiller. Minster back to serve. This is Savannah Bergman, defensive specialist. She pushes one long. She's normally a great server at 91.5% serve percentage. And coming in for Coach Guggenbiller on the Fort Recovery side is number 15, junior setter Faith Wendell. Knuckleball saved by the libero, kept in play by Niemeyer. Everything just got crazy right off of that, so count that as an ace for the junior Faith Wendell. 13-13 tie now. Fort Recovery has brought this thing from a 5-point deficit, and Minster struggling here. Niemeyer unable to serve receive very well. That was one of the keys for Coach Garman. She wanted to win the serve pass game, so serve well and receive well. And so far, Fort Recovery's got a handful of aces. Clooney's back across to Hemmelgarn, free balls it over. And now Garkey puts it down, count it, right at the 10-foot line in the side boundary. So nice save back there by the libero, Aubrey Kanapke, to keep that in play. And then they set up Marissa Garkey, her 3rd kill of the match. 15-13 Fort Recovery. Hemmelgarn reserves that receive. Now it's Barhorst, and that's going to go down in the books as a kill. Her 5th, as Faith Wendell unable to do anything with that one. And Ava Griesop now in to serve. She will replace number 10, Megan Fortman, as the senior back row specialist. Getting ready to serve. Minster down a point, 14-15. Dug in the back. Wendell sets up Garkey. It's blocked. You see Lily Barhorst up there with Niemeyer, but it's blocked out of bounds. So give Garkey the kill. Her 4th. And Fort Recovery takes the service duties back over. And they have a 2-point lead as Audra Bupp, junior defensive specialist, back to serve for the Lady Indians. A jump serve, that's got side-to-side movement, and boy, oh boy, did that fool Ava Griesop. 4 aces now on the set for Fort Recovery. 17-14 is their lead. Minster also has a pair of aces from Lindy Himmelgarn. As Buck, another jump serve, again, knuckleball side to side. Himmelgarn's going to pass forward. Here comes Niemeyer, a little punch across. Now Fort Recovery in system, Wendell off the block, or Whitley off the block, excuse me. Clooney's going to set Barhorse. Little tapper covering the block is Garkey. Now Garkey will take a big swing from the left front. Minster keeps it alive. And now Himmelgarn will free ball over. Whitley sets up. Now back set. Whitley will wrap around off the block, and it's back on the Fort Recovery side as Alyssa Niemeyer with a big block for the Lady Wildcats. Nice rally there to get the serve back. And Kayla Lamb will head to the floor as Lindy Himmelgarn takes a seat. And Minster will serve Lily Barhorst. Serving, big jump serve, nice top spinner. And here comes the kill, dug by Griesip, and Whitley's going to put some muster on that. Barhorst saves it. Niemeyer now free balls across. Lamb is up there ready to go, but the ball never gets there. So Minster now brings it to within a point, 16-17 on the Fort Recovery hitting error. And Barhorst got a wicked jump serve here. A lot of topspin on that thing. Here it comes. This one's a lob. Buck receives well. Fort Camp, big swing and off the block. That one falls for a point. Tegan Fort Camp, the sophomore, with a kill. She came into the match tonight with 53, and Fort Recovery's Whitley Rammel. Goodness, me and my names tonight. Whitley Rammel, number 19, the senior hitter. 192 kills. There's a nice knuckleball serve. Barhorst gets it in play. Clooney passes all the way to Niemeyer. Fort Recovery sets it up off the block. Here comes Fort Camp with a little blooper across. Dug by Bergman. Now Niemeyer to free ball it over. Bergman and Niemeyer collide a little bit there. Buck with the pass over to Garkey. And unable to make a play on that is Ava Griesip, as Marissa Garkey with 5 kills now. Tight match, 19-16. Fort Recovery with the lead here in set 1. Thank you for joining us here on NKTelco Sports. So happy to be able to bring you awesome MAC high school girls volleyball. And that one dies. Griesip with the dig. Back set over to Lamb. Count that one. Kayla Lamb with that wraparound. Boy, she's vicious with that. 82 kills on the year. 3 here in set 1 for the sophomore. And Savannah Bergman will step off. Maura Boimer will come up front. So Minster's got the trees growing up front there with Alyssa Niemeyer, Kayla Lamb, and Maura Boimer. Big blockers and hitters. And this is Jaden Clooney with the bloop serve. Garkey with the dig. Now back across to Garkey with a big swing. Count it! Goes off a Griesip. Garkey with 6 kills to lead all hitters here in the first set. As first to 20 with that momentum is Fort Recovery. Tegan Fort Camp serving. She does have 14 aces on the year. 93.4 serve percentage. Excellent server. Boy, that thing had motion on it. Niekamp manages to get it into play. Griesip free balls over. Set from Guggenbiller. Swing by Lutold. Now quick set to the back corner. Usually Jaden Clooney drops that right in the corner. Just a little bit off. 21-17 Fort Recovery. Coach Kami Garman will take a timeout. We'll take it with him. This is MAC High School Volleyball you're watching. Please come back and enjoy some more here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Schools, Minster Gymnasium. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Scott Fry bringing you all the exciting action. MAC Volleyball is the number 5 team in the MAC. Fort Recovery Indians in town to take on Kami Garman's number 9 team in the MAC, the Minster Wildcats. And here goes Fort Camp with the serve, dug by Barhorst. Clooney calls for it. She sets Barhorst from the 10-foot line. Little dinker over. Nice save there by Fort Camp. Now Clooney sets Niemeyer. She goes up off the block and down. Grace Guggenbiller and it's still alive, and now they're going to call it a point for recovery. They're going to say it hit the floor, or 4 hits, excuse me. It took Minster 4 tries, and as you know in volleyball, you only get 3, so credit Grace Guggenbiller with her second block for point, termination block, as Fort Camp serves 22-17 now. Fort Recovery with a 5-point lead. Clooney with a quick deep set, bang, there it is right on that baseline. Boy, she can do that, and you saw Audra Book make an attempt at pancaking that one, but boy, that's a tough one to defend. Jaden Clooney's so crafty from that front right setter position as Minster stops the bleeding down 22-18. Alyssa Niemeyer will serve now for the Wildcats, trying to get some momentum, get a little run here. Dug by Garkey to the front row. This is Fort Camp. She sends it back set to Guggenbiller, and it is partially blocked by Lamb, which is what you want, but it killed the momentum of the ball because it wasn't a big swing. And Grace Guggenbiller collects her 3rd kill, and that'll send Marissa Garkey back to serve. She has an ace and 6 kills, so a very busy first set for the senior hitter. Niemeyer gets it in play. Clooney all the way up front. And the bump set too close to the net. Megan Fortman unable to do anything with that for Minster. And so it is set point for Fort Recovery, 24-18, as Marissa Garkey looking to end set 1. As topspin serve, Niemeyer digging the back row. Clooney's going to pass across. Now Niemeyer beyond the 10-foot line, puts one down. She finds a big hole on the left side of the Fort Recovery defense. So credit Alyssa Niemeyer with a kill. She has 105 on the season. She usually hits from the front left position, but currently in the back row in rotation. And now Lindy Hemmelgarn will serve down 5, still set point. Grace Guggenbiller with the serve receive. Garkey's going to pass it forward. Barhorst tries to slam it down. 50-50 ball goes to the Minster side, and Minster will win the point. I do believe last to touch that, I think, was Megan Fortman. Barhorst was there. We had a little 50-50 roller down the nylon. Minster stays alive down 24-20, still set point as the junior libero Hemmelgarn serves. And now you're going to get a rotation issue on the Fort Recovery side. Coach Guggenbiller over to get a little direction from Todd Henkel. And just a good bit of fortune there because Hemmelgarn's serve went into the net. So 24-21 now. Minster trying to claw back into this first set. They were down by 5. 24-19, little collision, little communication breakdown on the Fort Recovery side. Niemeyer digs the free ball. Clooney sets Barhorst off the block and down. And no, they're going to say that was side out against Minster. So Fort Recovery, 25-21 winners of set 1, will come back with set 2 action here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. Scott Fry here bringing you all the high school MAC volleyball action. Minster falls in the first set to the visitors from Fort Recovery by a score of 25-21. So Fort up 1-0 here early in going in the match as we get ready for set 2. Also an interesting situation brewing over in the hangar at Marion Local High School as the Flyers take down the number 1 Division IV state-ranked Cardinals 25-12. And so the Flyers up 1-0 on Coach Kramer's New Bremen Lady Cardinals. So we're going to start things off here. Set 2, Grace Guggenbiller set to serve, the senior hitter. Ready to start things off. She sends a blooper just over the net. Niemeyer digs it, and Whitley Rammel drops the hammer in the front row and says, welcome to set 2. Big swing, 1-0 Fort Recovery. Boy, oh boy, that little blooper set. Niemeyer had to dive for it, and that put the ball right over the net. Now here's Guggenbiller with an ace to go along with the 26 others she's had on the season. 2-0 Fort Recovery. Get you some first set stats here in a minute. Clooney now sets up Barhorse. Big swing dug by Guggenbiller. Going to chase it down as Garkey, and no go. Big swing there for Lily Barhorst. Her first kill of the set, 6th of the match. First set statistics, Minster with 10 kills, 2 aces and a block. As Savannah Bergman serves across, we'll get Fort Recovery in a minute. Big swing by Whitley Rammel. Diving Lindy Himmelgarn keeps it going. Fortman sends it to the front. Rammel's going to bump set number 8 for Fort Recovery. That is Mara Pearson. Lily Barhorst up there with the block. So Minster quickly ties it at 2. First set stats for Fort Recovery, 11 kills, 4 aces, and 2 blocks. As Bergman now with another serve, and line judge says that is in. And that'll be an ace for senior Savannah Bergman, her first of the match. She comes in with a 91.5% serve percentage and 26 aces on the campaign. Minster with an overall record of 8-10, 1-5 in the MAC. Fort Recovery 8-9, 3-3 in the MAC. Garkey has a little trouble getting that thing into play. Little palm across. Himmelgarn dives, goes off the net. Credit Lily Leuthold with her first kill of the match. And now we're tied at 3 as Fort Recovery. Leuthold will rotate out. And Faith Wendell will rotate in for Coach Guggenbiller. And she will handle the service work. A lot of movement on that. Bergman, nice job getting that in play. Here comes Fortman. Call that one a point and a kill. Megan Fortman, her second kill of the match. She sends that one down the left side of the Fort Recovery defense right at the baseline. She'll have a seat, and rotating in for her will be senior Ava Griesip. She'll serve with a 1-point lead, 4-3. Dug by Pearson. And Fort Camp has the set and the swing. And it goes off of Jaden Clooney up there with Barhorse for the block. And so we'll give Fort Camp her second kill of the match. She had one in the first set. If you're just joining us, welcome. Glad to have you aboard. Aubrey Butt with the serve. Clooney all the way across to Niemeyer. Off the block, stays in play. Himmelgarn saves it. Now Niemeyer, big swing from out of bounds. Deep in the back row is Doug. And Whitley Rammel gets one over. Niemeyer back set across. And I think they're going to call her on a double. And they are. Boy, right idea though. Niemeyer had a back set across the net. Placed it right on the boundary. So 5-4 Fort Recovery as Audra Bupp continues serving for Coach Guggenbiller. Bupp with an ace already. Niemeyer in play. Clooney back set to Barhorse. She adjusts on it, finds the back of the court for Fort Recovery, but it's just a bit long, says the line judge back there. 6-4. Lady Indians now lead. They won set 1. If you were unable to catch the JV match, Minster won that in 2 by a score of 27-25 and 25-22. Real tight match there. And they are down 1-0 in this one as Audra Bupp commits a service error, sending that one long. Kayla Lamb rotates in. Maura Bleimer rotates out for Minster. And Lily Barhorse now with this rocket jump serve of hers. A lot of velocity. Here it comes. Top spinner, nice dig back there by Kanapke. Big swing by Garkey, and that is well long. Libero, senior Aubrey Kanapke, number 13, doing a nice job to receive Barhorse serve. Seems that that's where Lily wants to go with it most every time. Kanapke's had to deal with it, and here it comes. Another one. You saw that thing drop. That was wicked. Now she'll free ball over. Barhorse going to pass up to Clooney, who will set Niemeyer, and that's going to go wide. So Fort Recovery now to take over, leading by a point, 7-6, as senior middle blocker, middle hitter Whitley Rammel will serve for Lady Indians. She's got a nice jump serve knuckleball, goes into the net. I have an interesting vantage point here. Those knuckleball serves, you can see the side-to-side movement because I am up behind the Minster end of the floor, so I can see the length of the floor, and it is really cool what these girls can do with a volleyball. We are tied at 7, and Jaden Clooney looking for instruction from Coach Garman, and she puts a serve cross court. Here comes Garkey with a kill. Count that one. Ava Griesip tries to keep that in play, but just too much mustard from Marissa Garkey, her 7th kill of the match. Fort Camp serves, Niemeyer digs, Clooney back set to Niemeyer, she adjusts. Fort Camp keeps it in play. Kanapke passes it forward, free balled over by Luthold. Clooney sets Niemeyer all the way across. Garkey's there, now here she comes for the swing, a little tapper through the block of Lamb. Now Kanapke's gonna set up Luthold. Clooney keeps it alive. Mara Beimer unable to get that one over, so Fort Recovery now with a 2-point lead, 9-7. Serving is Tegan Fortcamp. She has a couple of kills so far tonight. Number 10, the sophomore. Comes in with 14 aces. Barhorse the dig in the back row. Clooney will back set Lamb. She takes a swing, goes right at Fortcamp. Kanapke's going to bump set Garkey off the block and down. Lamb and Boimer were up there for the block from Minster. Garkey just too much on that, and it fell kind of awkwardly off of the block. Niemeyer couldn't do anything with it, so Tegan Fortcamp to serve again. 10-7 Fort Recovery. And there's an ace for number 10. Her first of the night, 15th of the season, as Niemeyer unable to receive that and get it in play. 4-point lead now for Fort Recovery, 11-7. They've won the first set. Yeah, there's a knuckleball. Barhorse puts that behind the candy cane. It's got to go in front of the candy cane without touching it. Yeah, that's going to be a Minster timeout. Fort Recovery leads 12-7 here in set number 2. Don't go anywhere. More MAC high school volleyball coming your way on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. A little score correction there. 26-24. Marion Local takes set 1 from New Bremen. Also in MAC action, New Knoxville all over St. Henry in the first set, 25-15. As Fort Recovery in town to take on the Wildcats has a 1-set lead, 25-21, and they are up by 5 in the second set as Tegan Fortcamp continues to serve 2 kills and ace for her thus far in the match. Big jump serve, knuckleball side to side. Barhorse passes to Clooney. She sets up Niemeyer. Fortcamp now the pass to Garkey, and that is going to be long. You could see Lily Barhorst, and now Jeff Klein on the up official position is going to call that a tip. And so that will be point for Recovery. So credit Marissa Garkey with another kill. She has 9 already here in the second set. And Tegan Fortcamp continues to serve. Barhorse with the dig. Clooney across to Lamb. Little dinker across. Fortcamp saves it. Garkey with the swing. Nice job, Ava Gardner. Or Ava Gardner. How about Ava Griesick? Goodness. Dug in the back by Bupp. Now Guggenbiller pushes one across. I think you're going to get a lift right there. Yes. Mr. Klein on the tall tower says, you can't do that. No lifting of the volleyball. So Minster point, they cut the lead to 5. Stop the bleeding as Alyssa Niemeyer, senior hitter, back to serve. Comes in with 105 kills. Bupp with the dig. Fort Camp keeps it in play, and Garkey unable to do anything with that. Fort Recovery never got going on that one. 13-9, Fort Recovery has a 4-point lead here in set 2. Minster down a set. Dug in the back by Audra Bupp. Here comes Garkey with the swing off the block. Clooney there to cover. And a 50-50 ball ends up out of bounds on the Fort Recovery side. That was number 10 for Minster, Megan Fortman, versus number 6, Lily Luthold. And Fortman will be credited with her 3rd kill of the match on that 50-50 ball at the net. Another strong sophomore for Coach Cami Garman in Minster. 2 sophomores and a senior up front now for Minster in this rotation. And here comes Grace Guggenbill, and they're going to rule that one out. Hitting her from the left front hitting position, also known as opposite side. 13-11, Minster cutting into that lead as Niemeyer with a blooper. Dug by Garkey. Back set back to Garkey from Fort Camp. Barhorse pass to Clooney. Lamb's going to free ball it over. Kanapke, 50-50 ball. The win goes to Minster with the block. That's Kayla Lamb, her first block of the night to go along with 3 kills. And now we're just a 1-point deficit. So whatever was discussed in that Minster timeout has done the trick, as Minster was down by 5. Now they're down by 1. And that errant serve goes into the net. Alyssa Niemeyer, an excellent server, 92.1% serve percentage. Not that time. 14-12 Fort Recovery back to serve. Marissa Garkey, 9 kills and 1 ace on the night. Big jump serve, knuckleball. Barhorse calls it. Forward to Clooney. Boimer, a little tapper. Fort Camp saves it. Now Kanapke to Luthold. Clooney keeps it in play. Niemeyer, a little back bump. And Lamb with a little free ball. Kind of confused Fort Recovery. I think they were thinking that ball was going to go deeper. It ended up carrying off of Mara Pearson. And Lamb with her 4th kill. And Minster down by just 1 now. 14-13 as the junior libero, Lindy Hemmelgarn, serves a knuckleball right at Garkey. Fort Camp with the set. Garkey from the middle of the back row hits one long. And we are tied 14-14 on some Thursday night football score type action. And Lindy Hemmelgarn will continue to serve for the Bobcats. Nice crowd here to watch some high school volleyball. Guggenbiller now receives that serve. Cross to Pearson. Mara Pearson with a little hitting error there. And you're going to get a Fort Recovery timeout as Minster takes the lead after being down by 5. Minster 15, Fort Recovery 14. It's high school volleyball here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Middle School. Got a tight one here in the second set. Minster leads by a point, 15-14 here in set 2 after dropping set 1. Also pretty tight, 25-21 was the final there. Lindy Hemmelgarn with a jump serve. Garkey forward to Fort Camp. Here comes Guggenbiller. Dug by Clooney. Hemmelgarn's going to pass across. Clooney will free ball it. Guggenbiller with the dig. Quick set across by Fort Camp. Clooney pass to Barhorst, and it is blocked. And balls on the Fort Recovery side. Lily Barhorst with her 2nd block of the match. She also has 6 kills. give Lindy Hemmelgarn an ace. That's her third of the match, first of this set. And Minster now on a little run here. They were down by 5 not long ago, 13-8, and it is 17-14 Wildcats as they are on a 9-1 run. Fort Camp's going to push it forward. Now here comes Whitley Rammel's going to palm it across, goes off of Barhorse. She came up pretty early to get that block, and Rammel fooled her with that one, just a little tapper. And Fort Recovery stops the bleeding, and Grace Guggenbiller will go to the back and serve. Just 3 kills on the match for Rammel. Clooney passed to Niemeyer from the 10-foot line. Guggenbiller, and another one right over the net. And guess who's there? Lily Barhorst. Second kill of this set, 18-15 Minster, as Boimer comes off and Savannah Bergman comes in to serve for the Wildcats. Knuckleballer goes way long. So give Fort Recovery a point on that. Off comes Leuthold. On comes number 15, Faith Wendell. And she will pick up the service duties of Fort Recovery down by 2 here in the second set. The race to 20 is tight, 18-16 Minster. Niemeyer with the dig, quick. Oh yeah, Jaden Clooney. I'll tell you, she'll do that once or twice a set. And most every time it ends up a point. And that's how Jaden has accumulated most of her kills this season. Just a little quick tapper across to the open spot. She's great on those sidelines, and she's great in that back corner. 1916 Minster as Ava Greasup serves. And big swing right there from number 8, Mara Pearson, from her first kill. She dug the Greasup serve. Got a nice set from Fort Camp and down. So Audra Bupp now to serve for Lady Indians. Indians down 2, 19-17. Left-handed serve this time. And boy, oh boy, Greasup unable to get anything going with that, and that'll be Bupp's second ace of the match, 17th of the season. She also had an ace in the first set, and she's serving left-handed. I thought she was serving right-handed before, but as far away as I am, who knows. Top spinner to Hemmelgarn, sets up Clooney, Clooney to Niemeyer. Seen this before. Fort Recovery had the block up, but the block went out of bounds, so Minster point off of the Niemeyer kill. And it's 2018 Minster, so first to 20 this time is Minster. And Lily Barhorst with the big jump server back here. Ooh, all that topspin, that's tough. But, and now free balled over by Randall. Nice job by Fort Recovery, just staying alive. Clooney, a little tapper, and this time it pays off again. It's Clooney, kind of a back set one-handed tip, and now Fort Recovery forced to take timeout. We will keep it here with them. Minster 21, Fort Recovery 18. Just want to let you know that you can watch this on in the future. NKTelco Sports and their sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in high definition on Channel 503. You can see this match again twice, Tuesday, October 12th at 5 p.m. and Sunday, October 17th at 10 p.m. You can also watch games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. We have quite a library of past matches. Great way to forward your highlights onto college scouts if you're one of the players, and a great way to watch your favorite kids play their favorite sports. Always happy to be able to bring these events to you. So Fort Recovery forced to take a timeout as Minster's got all of the momentum. Good old Uncle Mo hanging out on the Minster side of the floor right now as they lead 21-18, and Lily Barhorst with a couple of really nice serves here. It's a lot of topspin on this jump serve. That's been her go-to serve. Now something a little different. A little blooper goes back to Bupp, and she is unable to get that serve receive going. So credit the sophomore Lily Barhorst with her first ace of the match. She does have 22 on the year. Now she has 23. A couple of blocks and 7 kills also. So another productive night for the sophomore hitter. Right back to Bupp, which you'll see often when somebody struggles to receive. They'll come right at him, and now Whitley Rammel pounds one cross court. Ava Greasup unable to do anything with that. Rammel now slowly stacking up the kills. She has 4 on the match, 3 of them in this set. 22-19. Fort Recovery down by 3 as they are trying to get on a little run here. They won the first set, 25-21. Ramel with a knuckleball right to Barhorst. Clooney's going to tap it across. Ramel saves it, and she saves it out of bounds. So again, Jaden Clooney is wreaking havoc all of a sudden up in the front row with her little tips and sets across, doing some things that, again, Coach Garman wanted to get Fort Recovery out of system, and there you're seeing it happen as Clooney now back to serve with 3 kills in this set, all off those little tappers. Guggenbiller is going to set that right to Kayla Lamb. And by set that, I mean she dug the serve, and it went right up in the air over the net, and Lamb one-hander. And that takes us to set point now as Clooney back to serve for Coach Garman. Knuckleball right to Butt. She manages to dig it. And here comes Garkey. Grease it back there for Minster. Clooney now across to Niemeyer. Up to the front row, and Guggenbiller with a push. That's going to be her second lift of the match, of the set even, and that will end the set as Minster takes that one 25-19. As you see, apparently the Minster rowing team down here in front of the home fans celebrating the set win. So we are all tied at 1 as Minster takes this one 25-19. We'll be back with some set 2 numbers after this break here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. We are between sets 2 and 3. Fort Recovery takes the first set, 25-21. Minster takes the second set, 25-19. So we're going to have at least 4 sets of high school volleyball for you tonight. Very exciting. Great match. We talked about this getting started, pretty evenly matched statistically. Records are very similar overall. So no surprise that this is a close one. Some second set statistics. Fort Recovery had 9 kills and 3 aces, and now they have a total of 20 kills, 7 aces, and 2 blocks so far in the match. On the Minster side, 10 kills, 3 aces, and 2 blocks for a total of 20 kills, 5 aces, and 3 blocks. Last match, Minster dropped to St. Henry in 3 straight. Next they see Houston, and that's a road game. Fort Recovery was in a tournament, and they dropped a 2-game loss to Norwalk St. Paul, kind of a North Central Ohio volleyball powerhouse over there towards Cedar Point, Norwalk. And then they are going to see Fort Laramie next. Always a tough matchup, another D4 powerhouse from the Shelby County Athletic League. So we are underway as Lindy Hemmelgarn gets us going. A little blooper over the net. Guggenbiller with a big. Fort Camp is going to set somebody. And boy, to the rescue, Mara Pearson out of nowhere seemingly for her second kill. Marissa Garkey with 9 kills leads all hitters. Lily Barhorst with 7 for Minster. Garkey with his 9 for Fort Recovery as Guggenbiller set to serve. And another ace for the senior Grace Guggenbiller, her second, to go along with 2 blocks and 3 kills. So another great match for Grace Guggenbiller. The Fort Recovery faithful are definitely used to seeing that. And she's going to go right back at Niemeyer, who struggles a little bit, but she keeps it in play. Fortman's going to swing, and that one goes way long. So Minster, a little bit of a tough start here to the third set as Fort Recovery goes up 3-0 just like that. Ava Griesop now going to check in as Niemeyer comes out. Looks like she might have turned an ankle a little bit. She's going to just take a quick breather. Update for you over at the hangar. Marion Local and New Bremen. Marion wins the first set 26-24. New Bremen wins the second set by the same score, 26-24. So they're all knotted up 1-1 in the hangar as Hemmelgarn sends one into the net. Try to keep you updated on some scores while we're going. Fort Camp keeps it alive. Boyner went up to block, but the free ball attempt fell short. So nothing to block. Lincoln View, I don't have an opponent, but they won in straight sets, and they have claimed at least a share of the Northwest Conference crown. So congratulations to the Lancers. Fort Camp back set. Save dug by Hemmelgarn. Now Clooney's going to set up Barhorst, and it goes off the block of Whitley Rammel, I believe. Cross court and down, so Minster now will send Savannah Bergman to the back to serve, down 4-2 here in the third set. Once again, I'd like to thank Josh Clooney for his hospitality, setting us up here in the bird's nest, if you will. Whitley Rammel off of the block and net. Barhorst was up there for the block. Count that kill. Rammel getting going. She's got 5 now. As off comes Leadhold and on comes number 15, Faith Wendell, a setter and service specialist. Deep serve to Bergman. She'll pass forward to Clooney. Here comes Barhorst with a big run off the block and down. So much power. Fort Recovery had Whitley Rammel and Fort Camp up there, but Barhorst hits that ball with such authority and velocity. Those blocks are tough to keep in bounds. Ava Griesop now back to serve for Minster. Bergman, Barhorst, Clooney, Niemeyer back in, Hemmelgarn and Griesop. And there's an ace for Ava Griesop. Her first of the night, 25th of the season. And you're seeing an example of her excellent service, 91.1% serve percentage. 9 out of 10 of her serves find their mark. She's going to go right at Mara Pearson, who struggles a little bit. Now set to her off the Wildcat block of Barhorst and Niemeyer, and down on the Minster side. Count that one as Pearson registers her second kill this set, third of the match. Fort Recovery up by 2, 6-4, as Audra Bupp will go back and serve now. Last set she served left-handed. She's still serving left-handed. With a blooper off the net, no hope of getting to that one. Can't fault Ava Griesop there, and that is the third ace of the match for Bupp. 18 on the season. Came in with 15. So having a nice night serving tonight. Griesop with the dig forward to Clooney. She'll set up Niemeyer. The big run, the big swing, blocked by Fort Camp. Clooney's going to try Barhorst. Nice dig back there by the libero, Kanapke. Niemeyer keeps it in play. Clooney's going to set Niemeyer across again, blocked. Barhorst keeps it in play. Rammel keeps it in play. And then Kanapke will free ball over. Back set wrap around to Barhorst, blocked by Fort Recovery, and they're going to call Lily Barhorst in the net. So a nice rally there, some nice blocks, some nice recoveries, people covering blocks. Fort Recovery had to scramble at one point, and Bupp, with a few service points, stretches the Fort Recovery lead 8-4. Another tough serve there. Griesop handles it. Niemeyer's going to dink it over, and there to cover it is Wendell. And credit Garkey, Marissa Garkey, with another kill, her first of the set. And you're going to get a timeout, Minster, as Fort Recovery stretches it out to a 9-4 lead here in set 3. We are tied 1 set apiece here in Minster Gymnasium on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Schools. I want to encourage you to follow WCSM 8 AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. Follow them all season long. WCSM is your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. We have a great relationship with the fine folks, Ron Brunswick and company over there. And very happy to have them as a partner. We power their streaming on their internet games. And so give them a follow, give them a listen. Great sports coverage over there on CSM. Clooney, quick set to Barhorst, and that one's going to be long. And so Fort Recovery will continue. And now they're going to say tipped by the Indians. And so Minster will cut the deficit to 4, 9-5, as Kayla Lamb checks in, sending Lindy Himmelgarn to the bench. Lamb, Niemeyer, and Clooney up front. Savannah Bergman, Ava Griesep will be behind the 10-foot line, and Lily Barhorst with that serve. And it's a brutal topspin serve. Again, Kanapke with the dig. And now she'll cover the block. And Whitley Ramel to push across. Griesep pushes it back. Clooney's going to set Barhorst behind the 10-foot line, and it's going to be tipped and out. Tough play right there for Aubrey Kanapke. Again, Lily Barhorst putting a little extra hot sauce on that one. And she's up to 9 kills. Couple of blocks and an ace on the match, and she'll continue serving now. 9-6 Fort Recovery with a 3-point lead. Big swing, and that one's one hopper off the wall. Guggenbiller now rotates in. That's Grace Guggenbiller, the senior middle and opposite side hitter. And back to serve will be senior middle hitter and blocker Whitley Ramel, number 19. Knuckleball, side-to-side movement. That one's long. So Ramel back out, libero back in. Again, Aubrey Kanapke is your senior libero wearing the white jersey, number 13. Very specific rules for the libero, cannot rotate into the front row. And here's Jaden Clooney with a knuckleball right at the libero. Boy, what a tough serve. That thing barely over the net, and then it just dies. So Clooney, her first ace, that brings her to 30 on her senior campaign here. 10-8 Fort Recovery leads by 2. Here in the third set. Each team has won a set, so we're going at least to 4. Big swing by Guggenbiller, just a little wide. Looked like the set from Wendell maybe wasn't exactly where Grace wanted it. 10-9 now as Clooney with a couple of service points, one of which is an ace. Knuckleballer in the back, and Bupp unable to get under that one. So a pair of aces now out of these 2 out of these 3 service points in this go-round for Clooney have been aces. 10-10, all tied up. Ramel back in the match now. She'll return that serve, or receive that serve, I should say. Here comes Garkey, big swing. Barhorst keeps it in play, sets up Niemeyer, little dinker across. Now Ramel's going to pass back to Garkey, big swing off the block. And now Clooney's going to pass back to Niemeyer. Here comes the block. She hits it over the block, up in the back row. And here comes Whitley Ramel off the block. Barhorst, oh, beautiful save by Clooney. Minster manages to get it over. And now Fort Recovery, Ramel with the big swing from the 10-foot line. 50-50 ball falls on the Fort Recovery side. And Minster with the big rally. And I believe that's their first lead of the match. And I think we can credit Kayla Lamb with a kill, as you hear the Minster faithful number of the football team down here, and some of the cross-country folks down here cheering on their colleagues on the volleyball team as Clooney sends a nasty knuckleball to the back. Now here comes Ramel from the 10-foot line, just pushes it across. Barhorst with the dig. Niemeyer tipped. And here comes Garkey with the windup. Dig by Griesep. Clooney's going to try and tip it over, and Guggenbiller is going to be there to send it home, and they're going to say lift, or illegal lifting of the volleyball by Clooney. She's going to go ask for a clarification from the up official, Mr. Klein, and he'll give her an explanation as we wait. Currently the scoreboard says 11-10 Minster. And Clooney, the representative on behalf of Coach Garman, unable to plead her case, and it's 11-11 as Tegan Fortcamp with 2 kills and an ace ready to serve. And that one goes into the net. And so Minster feeling maybe a little vindicated off that last call as Alyssa Niemeyer back to serve. Ava Griesep with some great defense will come off the floor. Back in for her is number 10, Megan Fortman. So it's Fortman, Boimer, and Lamb in the front row, a couple of sophomores and a senior. It's been a good combination. Nice save right there by Fort Camp, but I think she got over the line. Todd Henkel right there, eagle eye. Guggenbiller's going to question that a little bit. Henkel will confirm it. And it's point Minster, timeout Fort Recovery. As the Fort Recovery Indians 2-point deficit, we'll go ahead and keep it right here. If you didn't catch our pregame show, if you will, sitting atop the MAC, undefeated, both New Knoxville and New Bremen. Cardinals in a real dogfight at the hangar tonight with Marion Local. Marion Local's been playing excellent volleyball of late. Very slow start, uncharacteristic for them, but they have really picked it up. In fact, we had Marion Local and Minster here week and a half ago, and Marion Local came in and had a nice win against Coach Garman's Lady Wildcats. New Knoxville takes set 2 now, I see, over St. Henry 25-21. They won the first set 25-15, so New Knoxville is up 2-0. Great time of year as all of these teams building toward conference championships and then into the tournament. So Alyssa Niemeyer will handle the serving duties for Coach Garman. Whitley Rammel will dig that, and then a whiff as Megan Fortman, goes up to try and tip that across, unable to do so. Point Fort Recovery. And it is 13-12 Minster. Back to serve is Marissa Garkey. Marissa has 10 kills on the match. She leads all hitters, but right behind her, Lily Barhorst. Clooney with 3 kills also for Minster. Lamb will get that in play to Clooney. Now Clooney to Boimer. She tries a little dinker over, and the ball hangs up in the net and drops on the Wildcat side. That'll be Fort Recovery point. 13-13 now, all tied up in the third set, and we're all tied up in sets, 1-1. Niemeyer with the dig. Barhorst single-hand save. Nice play. Clooney will free ball it over, and now Fort Recovery going to set up their attack, and you get a quick set across, and unfortunately for Fort Recovery, that falls the Minster way point-wise, and it's 14-13 in favor of the Wildcats as libero Lindy Hemmelgarn serves a knuckleball right at Garkey. Gets it in play. Now dinker across by Leuthold. Boimer sends one across. Fort Camp going to set up Rammel, and she hits it right into the net. Boy, she got the set she wanted, and she got the swing, but a little low that time. 15-13 Minster as Hemmelgarn will continue to serve for the Wildcats. Congratulations, the Minster boys golf team. Here's another non-surprise. They finished second at the district tournament, and they've qualified for state. So congratulations to the Minster Wildcat boys golf team as Lily Barhorst celebrates that with a big kill. And that pushes her to 10 kills now. 16-13 Minster as they have collected some momentum. Minster boys golf will be teeing off next Friday in the state tournament. Friday and Saturday at the Ohio State University Golf Club. The low medalist today, Lewis Magato. Congratulations to Minster on their golf success. Not the first time we've made that statement. And it looks like Botkin's set to set up the fire trucks as their district champion golf team is headed back into town tonight. Congratulations to Botkins as the block is on. Count that one as a block for termination by Whitley Rammel. Nice swing there from Megan Fortman. But Rammel was there, and that'll go down as a block for a point, also called a termination block. So again, congratulations to Botkins men's golf, and Barhorst sends one down. That one also off of Rammel, but it's blocked out of bounds. So Barhorst with 4 kills. Yes, again, congratulations to Botkins. Their golf team is district champions. Minster boys golf district runners-up, enough to qualify them for state. And Savannah Bergman now with a 2-point lead, 17-15. Minster up, knuckleballer back to Garkey. She digs it. Fort Camp, little bump set to Rammel, palms it over. Here comes Barhorst, and it goes off of the block and back across. Megan Fortman can't do anything with that, and that falls for another block. I think Leuthold had most of the contact there. We'll award that block to her. Back to serve now. This is Wendell. Faith Wendell, give her an ace. That's her third ace. She had a pair of aces in the first set. So her third ace of the match. And a nice day at the service line. Bergman gets it in play. Now Fortman sends it across. Little quick set to Rammel, and Lily Ballhorse is there. As you hear the ooh on the block from the Minster faithful. That's Lily's third block, one in each set, to go along with 10 kills and an ace. And Minster holds the lead 18-17 as Ava Griesop comes in to serve. She does have an ace in this set. Goes right to the libero, and she's, oh, nice save by Rammel. I thought for sure that was going to fall. Barhorse quick set across. And you're going to get a double called on that. And so Fort Recovery manages to tie it up. Boy, Whitley Rammel had a huge save over there. It's too bad we don't have any winners quality meets instant replays to see that, but boy, nice. Bump serves now. Little tough dig. Barhorse keeps it in. Griesop across. Now here comes the set to Garkey. Here's the swing, and it's in right in the corner in front of the line judge. Marissa Garkey buries that one for her 11th kill. 19-18 now, Fort Recovery with the slight advantage. So many good plays tonight. Tonight would be the night to have that winners quality meets replay. We don't have it for this type of game. And here comes Rammel pounding it home and pounding her feet on the ground. 2 kills in this set, 8 on the match. And you're going to get a Minster timeout brought to you by our good friends at Precision Strip as Fort Recovery is first to 2018 here in set 3 on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Local Schools. Audra Bupp back there to serve for Fort Recovery. A couple other max scores. Coldwater wins set 1 over Parkway, 25-18. And Versailles wins in straight sets over Bethel St. John's. Great time to be alive. If you like high school sports, and an update from the hangar, Marion drops set 3, 25-20 to New Bremen. So New Bremen is up 20-1. And a hitting error there, side out. Fort Recovery now 21-18 over Minster as Bupp continues to serve. Fort Recovery with the momentum now. Barhorse sets it forward to Clooney. She'll quick tip it across. Nice recovery there by Kanapke. And now we're going to get a wildcat in the net. Looks like Lily Barhorse got called in the net, and point Fort Recovery 22-18 as they continue to ride this momentum late in set 3. Fort Recovery won set 1. Minster won set 2. Clooney passes all the way across to Niemeyer. Man, Clooney's vision or just presence of knowing where people are on the court is masterful. Lily Barhorse with the block. Bump across to Rammel off the block. Griesop with the dig. Whitley Rammel goes up to tip it, and it falls on the Fort Recovery side. Rammel thought it fell on her side. 22-19 as Minster wins that 50-50 ball, and Barhorse back to serve. Kayla Lamb checks in, Himmelgarn out. I think Rammel tapped that one into the net. She thought she got it over. Barhorse now takes it easy on the libero Kanapke, and here comes Rammel with the big swing down in front of Griesop. Nothing she could do, went off of the block of Kayla Lamb. And Rammel fired up with a little juice on that one. 7 kills on the match, and she will go back and serve with a 4-point lead, 23-19. Fort Recovery trying to close out set 3. Barhorse with a dig. She sets up her partner Clooney. Wrap around to Lamb, little dinker, but Rammel's there. Now a back set across to Fort Camp. She pounds it down And it's going to go inbounds according to that line judge. You saw Lily Barhorst back there trying to make a play on it. So give Tegan Fortcamp a nice swing from the front right hitting position. She sets and she hits opposite side, and now set point for Whitley Rammel, the senior. Nice wiggly knuckleball across. Clooney calls Lamb off. Niemeyer deep to the back, but passes it forward. And then Garkey's going to send one across, sort of a half kill, half free ball. Here comes Niemeyer. Garkey dig. Set back across to Rammel. Barhorst keeps it in play. Bergman, and then the ball right over the net. Nice dig by Clooney. Free ball over by Griesip, and that's going to go out, and that's going to give set 3 to Fort Recovery. They win 25-19. So Fort Recovery now with the 2-game lead over Minster as they take set 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
Not every kid wants to go to college. Some kids work better with their hands.
It's a good thing that they come and they learn hands-on.
Once you gain a skill, that's yours.
There's always room for advancement within the trades.
Like conditioned to believe that you had to go to college to be successful. And now I genuinely think that trade skills are extremely valuable, and we need a lot more people that are willing to go that route.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us. High school volleyball at its finest here, MAC style, Midwest Athletic Conference. As the Fort Recovery Indians in town to take on the Minster Wildcats as we get ready for set 4. Fort Recovery wins set 3, 25-19. They accumulated 8 kills, 3 aces, and 2 blocks for a match total of 28 kills, 10 aces, serving the ball very well today, and 4 blocks. Whitley Rammel has 7 kills. Marissa Garkey with 10. On the Minster side, 5 kills, 3 aces, and a block that set. 25 kills, 8 aces, also serving very well, and 4 blocks. Lily Barhorst leads the Wildcats with 11 kills. And in fact, she leads all hitters now with 11 kills. Marissa Garkey off to a quick start, 6 kills in the first set. She's cooled off a little bit. And here comes Grace Guggenbiller with a knuckleball serve. Hemmelgarn, the dig, Clooney to Barhorst, off the block by Rammel. Now back set to Boimer. She tries it all the way across court, dug by Fortcamp. Guggenbiller sets up Mara Pearson. Minster a little out of system. Boimer's just going to set it across. Now Barhorst finds that empty back corner. Looked like Luthold got a hand on it, but no way she was going to do anything with that. So Minster out to a 1-0 lead. Savannah Bergman now, the senior back row specialist. She's going to come in and serve. She has an ace. That's her 27th ace of the year. Knuckleball serve is long, just long. So service error for the senior. And that will send somebody to the service line. Luthold's going to come off, and that's going to bring on Faith Wendell. Wendell has a couple of aces. Actually, she leads all servers with 4. 1-1 tie here, set 4. Fort Recovery trying to win this one and send it home. Minster trying to win this one and send us to 5. Lily Barhorst with a little miss hit. You can see that look on her face like, ooh, I didn't get all that, but it ended up playing out nicely off the nylon and down. Another kill for Barhorst as Ava Griesop comes in to serve. And that will seat number 10, Megan Fortman. So you got Niemeyer, Lily Barhorst, and Jaden Clooney up front. Bergman, Griesop, and Hamelgarn. Free ball over by Knappe, the libero. Now Clooney's going to pass all the way across to Niemeyer with a big swing off the block and down. So credit Alyssa Niemeyer with her third kill to go along with a block. And Ava Griesop will continue to serve Minster with a 3-1 lead here in set 4. They need this set in order to keep the match and extend it to 5 sets because they are down 2-1 by sets, and that is going to be out right at the line judge. With a graceful twirl, and up comes the flag to signify that that ball is out. Off goes Mara Pearson, and on comes Audra Bupp to serve for Coach Travis Guggenbiller in his second year with the Fort Recovery Lady Indians. And then a misplay there, Ava Griesop unable to get a good clean platform. And true to form here, Ava Bupp has an ace in every set tonight. That is 4. Had 15 coming into this match, so she's definitely serving ahead of her ace average tonight. Clooney now sets across to Niemeyer off the block and out of bounds. Fortcamp just couldn't get a good square block on that. Niemeyer is very, very hard to block. I'm not sure why, but I just know I've seen enough volleyball. This is my 4th match here in Minster, and Niemeyer is a tough hitter to block. I don't know if it's the angle or that she takes a little bit off of it, but oftentimes when those people go up to block her as Barhorst serves, they end up angled out of bounds. Here comes Rammel now with a big swing. Nice dig by Griesop. Garkey sets up, and now Rammel says not this time as she pounds one right at the feet of the senior defensive specialist for Minster. And Whitley Rammel very clearly fired up here. 4-4 tie for Fort Recovery. And that point will go to Minster. Oh, yes it will. Not sure on what grounds. I was trying to catch what was happening there, and I don't know. But instead of 4-4, it is 5-3 Minster, and Barhorst will continue to serve. Knappe receives. Here comes Rammel with the windup off the block. Niemeyer, Bupp covers that block, and then Garkey free balls it over. Bergman, now Niemeyer with a little blooper. And they're going to set up Rammel at the net, and she puts it down off the block. So credit Rammel now with her 8th kill, and she'll go back to serve 5-4. They're down a point. Fort Recovery is. Barhorst, Griesop, and Bergman in the back row. Lily Barhorst, not a bad back row player. Griesop with the kind of got handcuffed on that Whitley Rammel serve. You could see her take a strange approach to digging that one. It was too high to be dug and too low to be hit, and so Rammel ties it up with an ace. And that one's going to bleep over for her 2nd straight ace, so Rammel finding a little rhythm behind the service line. The senior, she came in with 20 aces on the season. She's just added 2 to that total. Dug in the back row by Griesop, no problem with this one. Clooney across to Niemeyer. Garkey saves it. Now she's going to wind up and take a swing, and that one's going to be long as Barhorst has to watch that go by. Tough judgment call. 6-6 now. All tied up as Jaden Clooney goes back to serve. Maura Boimer is going to spell out Savannah Bergman. So it's Boimer, Niemeyer, and Lamb up front. Lamb, the sophomore, surrounded by senior experience. Little blooper over from Clooney. Guggenbiller's going to bump set Garkey. Big swing, dug by Niemeyer. Clooney bump set to Barhorst. Didn't get all of it, but it's going to go out of bounds to the scores table. And so Barhorst looked like an awkward attempt to dig that one by Bupp. I think that was Aubrey Bupp that tried to get that. And Clooney will continue to serve, leading by a .76. Knuckleballer right at Fortcamp. And a bad location on that set. And then Clooney comes out of nowhere. And that's going to go in the books as a kill, but you could just tell by Jaden's reaction that that was an accidental kill. As things were all out of sorts there, Faith Wendell trying to set Grace Guggenbiller didn't get it where Grace wanted it. Bupp with the dig. Now Wendell back set to Fortcamp. She's going to tap it across and whiff. So hitting error. And Minster now with a 9-6 lead here in set 4. Minster down 2-1. Bupp will receive that serve. Garkey with a huge swing, and the block is on. Boy, oh boy. The wall is up. Fort Recovery's going to take a timeout. Minster with a 10-6 lead. We'll take a timeout with them. Once again, all of our timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip right here in Minster. It's high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports. We are back with high school volleyball action on NKTelco Sports. Scott Fry bringing you all the action. One I seen here on Twitter, Brazil's Athletics celebrating 1,000 assists for Bryn Briscoe. So congratulations to Bryn. Again, that is a heck of an achievement. There you see Minster 1,000 assist. Jaden Clooney, number 11, and then Niemeyer puts it away with the kill. Her third, fourth, fifth of the match, sorry. Once again, Bryn Briscoe. Congratulations from NKTelco Sports on your 1,000th career assist. That is a huge deal. It's a lot of sets. And Clooney's serve's going to go long, but boy, nice service run there for Minster. 11-7 now. Fort Recovery will send Tegan Fortcamp back to do the serving. A lot of setting out of the sophomore. 3 kills and ace as well. Niemeyer with a deep dig, and right in front, Guggenbiller ends up with the kill. Minster couldn't do a whole lot with that. That's Guggenbiller's first kill of the set, 4th of the match. As a hitter, she's been kind of quiet here. She had 3 kills in the first match, and then she kind of went quiet. And Barhorst, Clooney, now Niemeyer can't get to it. So give Tegan Fortcamp her second ace of the night. 16 on the season now for the sophomore. Try to get you some more volleyball score updates for listening live. And a little miss hit there. It looked like it maybe went off the side of her hand. So point Minster, and they hold their lead. It is 12-9 Lady Wildcats, needing to win this set to stay alive because Fort Recovery won the first set 25-21. They dropped the second set 25-19 to Minster, and then they won the third set by the same score, 25-19. Rammel will dig that serve. Fortcamp across to Garkey. Big swing, and it's long. And Marissa Garkey's gone a little cold. She's gotten her sets and gotten her opportunities, but she's been sending them long here. 13-9 Minster now, 4-point lead. Niemeyer to serve. Little blooper over. Rammel manages to dig it. A lot of spin. Gonna have to free ball it over, and Garkey does so. And it's gonna fall short. 15-9 now. Minster stretching out. Excuse me, 14-9, my apologies. 5-point lead though. A little short, Book gets it. Fortcamp settles it down. Now Garkey with the swing cross court. Barhorst keeps it in play. Now Clooney to Niemeyer. She'll free ball it over. Rammel will dig that. Quick set to Guggenbiller again. The sets to Guggenbiller have been off. This time Fortcamp unable to get it where Grace wants it. Coach Guggenbiller going to have a word about that. 15-9 now, Minster with a nice little run. 6-point lead here in set 4. If they can keep this momentum and pace, we will see a 5th set. So all the high school volleyball you can stand and more here on NKTelco Sports. Little blooper to the side. Fortcamp reacts nicely. Now Bupp's going to pass across to Grace Guggenbiller. Niemeyer digs it in the back. Clooney's going to pass forward. It's going to be close to the net. Barhorst with a very athletic tip. Now we're going to set Garkey. Big swing, and that one's going to drop off of Kayla Lamb's block. Nobody able there to cover the block. And Garkey, her first kill of this set. And that will put her at 12 kills. Leads all hitters, and she will go back to serve. Finally, Fort Recovery stops the bleeding. They're down 5, 15-10. Niemeyer with the dig. Clooney with the pass back to Niemeyer. Whitley Rammel sends it to the front row. Mara Pearson. Barhorst keeps it alive, and it's going to go into the Fort Recovery bench. So give Mara Pearson a kill, her fourth of the match. 15-11 as now Fort Recovery begins to work on this Minster lead. And Minster needs to win this set to extend to 5. Niemeyer, a nice dig. Clooney keeps it in play. Niemeyer will free ball it over. Rammel sets forward. Fort Camp quick set to Guggenbiller off of the Fortman block and out of bounds. So there was one in the wheelhouse for Grace Guggenbiller, her second kill of the set. 5th of the match. Nice little quick set there as Guggenbiller hanging over the net, pounds it home. Marissa Garkey now with the serve. Niemeyer unable to get that into play, give Garkey her second ace of the match. She had one all the way back in the first set. So Garkey putting together some impressive numbers tonight, even for a stretch there with kills where she went kind of cold. Tough serve, Barhorse gets it in play, and then it's just too close to the net for anybody to do anything with. And so Garkey aces on 2 subsequent serves, and that'll force Kami Garman to take a timeout. So here we are deep into set 4. 15-14, Minster had a lead, 15-9, and now Fort Recovery with 5 straight points. New Knoxville drops set 3 at St. Henry. New Knoxville loses that set 25-21, but they still lead 2-1. Same thing in the hangar. New Bremen is up 2-1 over Marion Local. Try to keep these score updates heading your way. Fort Loramie takes set 1 over Houston, 25-16. If you were unable to catch the JV match tonight, Minster won in straight sets, 27-25, 25-22. It was a great match. Thank you for joining us for high school volleyball. Fort Recovery down a point, 15-14, as Marissa Garkey, 2 serves in a row, she's hit aces. Let's see if she can get a hat trick. And keeping it alive is Kayla Lamb. Niemeyer free balls it over to Rammel. Now Fort Camp sets up Garkey from the 10-foot line. She hits a blooper and helps herself. Second kill of this set. 5, 6, 11, 13 on the match. So Garkey having a wonderful night. She's got 113 kills on the season, 13 tonight. And she finally loses her mojo behind the service line, but not before Fort Recovery rattles off a 6-1 run. The final point for Minster coming on that last serve. So Lindy Himmelgarn will do the business of serving for the Lady Wildcats. Up with the dig. Sorry, that was Garkey with the dig. And here comes Mara Pearson. And man, she changed direction. She read the Minster block and put it to the right side of the Minster court. What an athletic play there by Mara Pearson. I wish we had some Winners Quality Meats replay on that one. As she got up in the air and hung and changed her mind and hit it across her body. Guggenbiller now with the lob serve. Clooney sets Barhorst, and the block is on. Whitley Rammel up there to slam the door. Second block of the match as Barhorst tried to get a little tapper across. Rammel was up there. She had Lily Luthold with her. Niemeyer trouble with that serve receive. Himmelgarn to free ball it over. Now Rammel bump pass. Fortman sets Rammel on the wraparound. And you're going to get a double on that set. Boy, Fort Recovery had what they wanted as Coach Guggenbiller just kind of looks down and chuckles. Boy, Fort Recovery had what they wanted right there. A nice back set from Fort Camp to Rammel coming around the wraparound, but unfortunately for them, the point goes to Minster, and Savannah Bergman will serve. Pearson will serve receive. Here comes Rammel. And you're going to have to count that one. That's right down the sideline. Cross court as Whitley Rammel has really begun to heat up here in the fourth set. She's collected a block, 2 kills, and 2 aces. 18-17 Fort Recovery, grabbing the momentum when it matters most as we approach 20. Niemeyer with the dig, 50-50 battle. Whitley Rammel pushes it off of the Clooney block. Another kill for Rammel. You can see Whitley Rammel looks like the emotional leader of this Fort Recovery team. Cross, here comes Barhorst, little dinker right back to Wendell. Now Rammel off the block and down. She splits Barhorst and Fortman. And Whitley Rammel all of a sudden has become an unstoppable force at the net. She's got a block and 4 kills this set to go with a pair of aces. 20-17, so Fort Recovery first to 20, and a serve into the net by Faith Wendell. Wendell does have 4 aces on the night, been serving very well. And Ava Griesip will come in to serve for Minster. They are down 20-18. Set 4, Minster needs to win this set to stretch to 5. Kanapke sets. Pearson drops this one just out of range from Ava Griesip. And Mara Pearson, 3 kills this set, 6 on the match. Audra Butt back to serve now. Ace in every set, the left-hander, the junior, back row specialist. Griesip will put it forward to Clooney. She's going to set up Barhorse, pushes right to Wendell. And now Garkey is going to drop it right where the Wildcats aren't. Very nice vision there by Marissa Garkey. Her 3rd kill, so she's begun to heat up. 22-18 now, Fort Recovery with all the momentum. They've got the Lady Wildcats on the ropes here. Fort Recovery can win this, they'll win the match. Here comes Bupp's serve. Dug by Griesip, off target. Clooney saves it. Free ball over by Barhorst, and that's going to go long. So Fort Recovery now 2 points away, and Tammy Garman's going to call a timeout. We will take a precision strip timeout with them as Fort Recovery inches ever closer to a match win here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. MVP sponsors, Clopay and Nidec Minster. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, First National Bank. Shame on me, I haven't said that once tonight. Bad sports announcer. Thank you to First National Bank for always sponsoring our scoreboards. First National Bank, think first. Keys to the game brought to us tonight, again, by Keyhole Pizza. Winners Meats, handling the replays when we have them. Our timeout sponsors all night long, Precision Strip. Sydney Allglaze Audiology gave us our starting lineups. We'll hit stats and recap at the end of the match. Wagner's IGA. Niemeyer's going to set across to Barhorse. She gets it over, dug by Garkey. Here comes Fort Camp, going to take a swing. Bergman in the back row. Now a rare swing by Hemmelgarn. And Klein on top of the tower says illegal hitting of the volleyball, so now we are set and match point by Fort Recovery as Audra Butt back to serve, looking to close things out. Griesip to Clooney, here comes Barhorst, and that's going to do it. A hitting error will end the match as Fort Recovery takes this one 25-18 in set 4 to win the match 3-1. So when we return, we'll get the Wagner's IGA stats and recap, and I'll fill you in all the details, all the numbers. So Fort Recovery victorious in this MAC matchup. They take down the Minster Wildcats 3-1 here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Minster Bank. Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium. As you see folks filing out after a very competitive, very tight volleyball match, the Fort Recovery Indians come up victorious tonight. They will take their record to 9-9 overall and 4-3 in the MAC. And anytime you can go over 500 in the MAC in volleyball, or for that matter any sport, you're having an excellent season. So congratulations to Coach Guggenbiller. In his second year, they come into Minster, play a little Division IV volleyball, and they take the match 3-1. They won the first set 25-21, dropped the second set 25-19, and then they won sets 3 and 4 by scores of 25-19 and 25-18 respectively. So once again, congratulations to the Lady Indians of Fort Recovery. Played a very tough match, and hats off to Travis Guggenbiller and squad. So very, very nicely done. Let's talk about the numbers here. First on the Minster side of things. In a losing effort tonight, a team total 31 kills, 8 aces. Very, very well-served match. 4 blocks. Your leading kill getter for the Lady Wildcats is Lily Barhorse with 14 kills. Also collected 3 blocks and an ace, so big night for her. Jaden Clooney pitched in mightily tonight. She had 4 really key critical kills in big spots. Also a couple of aces in the third set to get things cooking for Minster. Although it was a losing effort, Jaden Clooney lights out again at the net, whether it's passing or setting. Just an impressive performance, and we'll come back to that in just a minute. Over on the Fort Recovery side of the ledger, 12 kills in that fourth set, 7 aces and a block for a total of 40 kills, 17 aces. So Fort Recovery making a really big difference from behind the service line tonight. And then 5 blocks. Audra Bupp came in as a rotating player not a starter, junior defensive specialist, 4 aces, 1 in each set. So that was key. A couple of aces from Whitley Rammel, 3 aces, 4 aces from Faith Wendell. Grace Guggenbiller added a couple of aces from Tegan Fortcamp. So big night behind the service line. Marissa Garkey with a total of 14 kills, ties with Lily Barhorse from Minster. Each had 14 kills, so a big night for Marissa Garkey, 14 kills and a couple of aces. Last piece of business I want to attend to, a couple of quick score updates. New Bremen hangs on, wins set 4, beats Marion Local at the Hangar 3-1. That's the latest update I've got. So final update here from from Minster is our new Knoxville Telco, NKTelco Player of the Game. And I'd like to award that to senior Jaden Clooney. 4 kills, pair of aces. And again, as I mentioned, those kills came at very critical junctures in the match. Would get Minster the lead a couple of times and get Fort Recovery out of their system. So some very big plays. But beyond that, Jaden Clooney doing what Jaden Clooney does, match in and match out. And that is great play from her front right position up at the net with her incredible setting and her excellent passing when she can't set. When she passes, she's really great about chasing down errant volleyballs. And so I would like to award Jaden Clooney the NKTelco Player of the Game. Again, 4 kills and a couple of aces. It doesn't sound like a lot statistically, but very, very much the leader on this Minster Wildcat volleyball squad. So one last time, Fort Recovery victorious comes into Minster and takes the match 3-1. It's been a pleasure bringing you girls high school volleyball. I'm Scott Fry, and I will see you or you will hear me again soon here on NKTelco Sports.